Hey, so it's June 2026. I'm a little late doing my property walkthrough, just kind of documenting where things are this year. But the good thing is you get to see things a little further along, I guess, than some years. So I'm out here in the front orchard we're trying to establish. There's not much to show out here. These trees are just growing and waiting on them to get bigger and actually start producing. But the idea is we'll have another whole orchard out here. Already some scab. That's awesome. It's been kind of a wet spring. There's still some open slots, but also I am moving more towards full-size rootstock, and so I've left a bit more room out here than I did in the back, with the idea being these trees will eventually be much bigger than some of those semi-dwarf varieties. So looking up towards the house, I mean, since I took a video last year, we did get a new roof, which isn't the point of this video, but there's a nice view of the house. We'll walk up here towards the front, kind of nursery garden area, and just cleaned this up last week. So kind of see what's going on. Various, mostly blueberries through here, but a few other things as well. We expanded this area that we netted. Some nice aronia here, I think is what this is. They've really taken off this year. This is the blueberry area. So we kind of expanded the area that's inside the fence and netting. You can see these bushes are doing super well. Tons of blueberries, green blueberries on some of these. That's our kiwi. And finally got this big Hugo mound here. We're fully developed this year. We got a couple loads of compost and topsoil from local place, folks that do moo dirt. These are grapes, a couple new grapes. I think 2 new grapes this year. They're on the 2 ends. Those are new. The rest of these are getting pretty established, although not some. I don't feel like I've done a great job training them. But you know, this one's pretty. Got some nice bunches here this year, so we'll see what happens there. Looking out over the back side of the house there, you see the elderberries in bloom. So we'll keep walking here over to pasture. We did do some new stuff. I mean, mainly one big new thing. Finally got rid of our old coop. Just took the last batch of junk from demoing that to the dump and built a new mobile coop this year. So turned out really well. Still gonna paint it, but otherwise it's done. See that there? You can pull that around with the tractor. So that's the area of the old coop. You can see it just kind of gets all demolished if it stays in one place. So I think we're going to move this cage over here. Already moved our duck coop over, and thinking about getting ducks again. So probably going to put that cage around that coop, so if we need to keep them penned up for predator reasons, we can. They actually had so much rain. There's water in this little pond, which is very unusual for almost July. Some hops. Started getting these going last year again. This new place. They look like something this year. Over here, this is just a pile of dirt from digging out this area. So I'm just trying to see if we can grow anything in here. So it's some pumpkins and watermelon. Similar thing here. And I'm actually like walking through water right now. It's still so wet. Very unusual. Okay, so this is a new area. And something has eaten all of my popcorn that came up. What the heck would that have been? Anyway, so this was supposed to be mainly for watermelon. Give it a place that can kind of, you know, spread out a little. But, and then I put some popcorn in here too. A week ago, there's a bunch that popped up, and now I don't know if the birds have eaten it or rabbit or who knows. This is a blackberry patch we're trying to get established. And generally just trying to make this kind of more of a silver pasture. So there's a tree we've been trying to get going for a while. You can see these trees back over here have gotten pretty good size now. So that's nice. These are all mostly apples. That's a hickory. Sorry, a walnut. And these are just rootstock. I might have gotten a graft to take here. The grafting hasn't gone very well. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Decent graft on that one. So eventually we'll cut some of the rest of this brush off, and this will become the main part of the tree. Crab apple. You see decent fruit set this year. It's kind of hard to see because they're still green, but of course already getting damaged, but that's okay. This one's already starting to turn a little red. And then keep losing trees in this section through here. Replant something. That tree's dead. That's rootstock that I thought I was going to get cherry started on, and hasn't worked so far. Here's some more apple. There's a few on here. This is another doggo crab or something. The Wixon. See there. Started using a label printer for labels, which you'll see more of in the garden. Just tired of making new labels every year. So anyway, that's, I don't even know what that is. Some random thing I think I grafted, and then it's not doing much. So that's pretty much it out here. Tried to get blackberries going here too, but it didn't really work so far. Another tree. Some more hops. So just gradually adding stuff. These trees out on the fence here are starting to get a little bigger. So keep planting stuff. Been seeing a lot of volunteer trees, ashes in particular. The birds, they bring the seeds, shit out the seeds or something. They just show up in random places. So anyway, that's pretty much the front of the yard. And we'll pick up the other sections here in a bit.